For months now, Mercato Centrale has been drawing foodies to the Bonifacio Global City in Taguig. But now, some of its best food finds can also be delivered right to your doorstep. Caroline Howard takes us through the highlights of the weekend market.
Filipinos love to eat, and there's no question about it. And it's actually good reason for all these weekend food markets cropping up. We're here at the Mercato Centrale for a diverse food experience.
Located at the Bonifacio Global City, Mercato Centrale houses dozens of food stalls in this weekend market, which has been delighting foodies since it launched last year. We caught up with RJ Ledesma and Janice Villanueva, who put the concept together with entrepreneur Anton Diaz.
You've been around for a few months. Tell us about the idea behind Mercato Centrale.
Mercato Centrale comes from our inspiration of the actual Mercato Centrale in Florence, Italy, where it's an open-air food market with a lot of great food choices, great presentation. You get to meet the proprietors, and we wanted to create that same kind of spirit and innovation and bring it here to the Philippines.
Why a food market to begin with?
We enjoyed going to our own weekend food markets a lot. My wife actually said to me, I wish that I could put up a food market where there was an air condition. At the same time, our partner Anton Diaz, he has this thing called the Ultimate Taste Test, where he brings together a lot of about 100 home-based food entrepreneurs and allows you to be a food critic for the day. So one day I came up to him and I said, Anton, let's put together a weekend food market. And he kind of just nodded, and then the idea blossomed from there. And what we did is we were able to put things together and we came up with Mercato Centrale.
There's so much going on. It's hard to decide where to look first. Tell us about the variety of what people will find here.
Well, we bring some of the best home-based businesses, food businesses in Metro Manila, and we allow them to showcase their secret recipes, things that they've marketed on their own, and bring it to one destination and make it available to everyone. And some of the favorites are, well, one is these longanisas from all over the Philippines.
Then you also got takeout, so people can actually take out for themselves in the house. We actually also have a lot of social entrepreneurs who come in here as well, like the Gawad Kalinga Center for Social Innovation. We help them out because they make their own cheeses, salted eggs. What we're very proud of is actually our organic market. You've got Moroccan, we've got some people who trained in doing ravioli from Italy. They come over here. You've got actual Mexicans preparing Mexican food. We are a food entrepreneur incubator business. There have been many success stories over here. One particular was Manang's Chicken, which was they call themselves ang bagong fried chicken ng mga Pinoy. They actually became very popular here, and now they've got 4 branches out there. With places like Bali Dutong, which is Chef Claude Tayag's Pan de Bagnet, which, because when people come over here, they blog about it, they write about it, they Twitter about it, so social media has been very powerful. And we thought that the next natural step would be that, some people can't always make it to the market, but we can deliver. We thought that the perfect partner would be Foodie Delivery. Their number is 87878. And they're signing up several people over here so that, let's say for some other reason you can't make it to the market, we can deliver straight to your home the food on weekends.
More than 9 months into the business, what else is cooking?
We're cooking up some concepts. We've got something in store for everybody. We're always thinking of how to make this aside from being a great events place for people, we're thinking that this concept is scalable and transportable to other areas. We want to bring this idea of not only transporting this weekend experience where you can bring your whole family to enjoy not only food but fun and arts and crafts, and bring it to other parts of the city, hopefully other parts of the country as well.
We're always trying to improve Mercato Centrale here in BGC. We are marketing right now the Mercato Centrale experience.
There's 2 Mercato Centrale experiences over the weekend. There is the Mercato Centrale on Saturday, Sunday, which is 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we also have the Midnight Mercato, which is a hustle and bustle night market. It's like the markets in Singapore or Hong Kong or Thailand. It's Friday, Saturday, 10 p.m. to 3 a.m.
And at night, we have actually a different vibe. There's music. Mercato Centrale is actually also a venue for events, for private events. So private companies or parties can actually rent Mercato. And we can give them the Mercato Centrale experience by setting up a private Mercato Centrale market for them. So we close the tent down for them. It's a private event. Then we set up the market as it is. We bring in the vendors, and then their guests can actually go around and
choose from any of the favorite food vendors over here. All the homemakers out there, all the home-based food entrepreneurs, all the restaurateurs who want to try out new restaurant concepts, you're more than welcome and more than invited to come over here to Mercato Central. The only qualification to join us is that you've got yummy, delicious, mouth-watering food.
RJ and Janice say every food stall in Mercato has a story to tell. From the free-range chicken and pates, to the deep-fried chicken made popular by the talented Manang behind Manang's, to original ice cream concoctions, to Big Bob's man-sized meals.
We sell charcoal grilled burgers. It's called a Big Bob's Burger. It's my own personal recipe. Tried to perfect it through the years, and since I'm a burger lover and since Mercato started, I just wanted to share the burgers here. I drive up to Tagaytay every weekend to get the freshest meat. I grind them personally, and then I incorporate cheese, mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese. The cheese is inside the patty, is that it works like a sponge, and it gets all the juice. So once you bite into it, the burgers are very juicy. And then after that, it has to be charcoal grilled. So there's added flavor with the smoke. And then we turn it into sandwiches, into delightful sandwiches with the ranch dressing, cream cheese, and a little bit of mustard and a little bit of ketchup so that the patty doesn't get overpowered. The ranch dressing is basically my grandmother's recipe. She buys fresh yogurt, and then she dices the garlic. We put in a little bit of ketchup and a little bit of mustard, and then we top it off with a 1/3 pound beef patty. It's a very hefty meal, so on its own, it's already a complete meal.
With the help of City Delivery, EJ Cuenco says Big Bob's Burger has grown from a weekend business to a daily one. We also checked out Balay Dutong specials from the mind of Chef Claude Tayag.
Balay Dutong means House of Wood in Kabambangan. So it's actually inspired by our house in Pampanga, which we have our own restaurant. My dad loves Ilocano food. He goes there at least once a year, twice a year because of the cuisine, because of the richness of the flavors. So he wanted his own creation of it, which is Ilocano inspired. My dad loves Filipino cuisine, and he wants to bring Filipino cuisine to a higher level. So what we made is so gourmet. We have like a gourmet wrap and a gourmet, a different take on bagnet. Bagnet is deep fried lang. We roasted it and everything. We marinated it. It takes like 5 days to do this. So the time involved and everything. So it must taste good. I hope it tastes good. So what I have today is a bagnet sandwich, which we call pande bagnet, and lechon tortilla.
For the bagnet sandwich on ciabatta bread, Nico lays out several slices of roasted and deep-fried bagnet that had been marinated in lemongrass and vinegar.
We serve it with mustard leaves, tomatoes, and onions, as well as our dressing, which is anchovy vinaigrette. The vinaigrette naman should be very, very salty because of the anchovies. We put the greens inside the sandwich.
And this is filling enough to be lunch.
Yeah, pretty much. Very, very filling, yeah. And there you go. So the tortilla. This is the belly of the lechon. So when you get the lechon, diba, it's with the stuffing and everything. So what we do, we fry it pa, and we shred it, so we can give you this, the flakes. Likewise, it goes with onions, tomatoes. But with this one, we have an option if you want kimchi with it. The cilantro. The dressing we have is it's like an oriental pesto. So it's basil based. You eat it like a shawarma bale, yeah.
Third-generation Hawan owners also offer a new variety of Hawan favorites via Spring.
Spring is actually an offshoot of the Hawan concept, of the Hawan brand. It's been around since 1956, started by my grandmother. What I tried to do with Spring was to make Chinese fare healthier, lighter, fresher. So we have here in Mercato an all-vegetable and tofu lumpia. The lumpia has been a Hawan bestseller ever since, but we made it vegetarian. And we also have whole wheat vegetarian siopao, and we have healthier versions of the kwapao. And also we offer hot and chilled taho with different toppings. Kwapao is traditionally pork belly. We started out with the pulled pork. It's a leaner version of the pork belly. It's a lean pulled pork with shallots, pickles, and greens. We have also different versions. We have a vegetarian version, which is teriyaki tofu, shiitake mushrooms, bell peppers. And we also have chicken, we have canny versions, we have Chinese sausage and egg versions.
And so we sampled some of the choices on City Delivery's list, which brings Mercato Central's sumptuous treats right to your doorstep.
It's like an absolute picnic here at Mercato Central. So many options to choose from. But right now, we're going to try the Ballet Datung's Pan de Bagnet. Here it is. I'm biting right into it. Potent flavors, the bagnet mixed with all that herb. It's a wonderful meal.
Then the burger.
Yummy. Home-cooked burgers at its best. Now guys, I'm absolutely stuffed, but I'm not leaving empty-handed. But that will do it for this edition of Taste Buds. I'm Caroline Howard. Remember, life's a treat. Till next time. Now off to some marketing. Magkano?